This was like the funniest response, by the way. I just tweeted that I'll be streaming, and this guy was like, "Are you gonna be putting kids on HRT?" Yes. Yeah, I'm actually putting kids on HRT for this stream, chat. I'm transitioning some minors on this stream. That's how it works. He's British? No, I know. Deport all Muslims from Britain. I said, yes, he's going to... Or this person said, yes, he's going to do surgeries on kids, too, where he puts a 5G microchip in their brains, turns them into Antifa liberals. And then he's like, who groomed you into being a troon? Which, if you say troon, you're the angriest you've ever been, and everyone knows. So funny. And then I just said Joe Biden, and he was like, must be the same with you, you fat fuck. Like, bro, calm down. Literally, like, take a breath. All I said was Joe Biden. What's a troon? It's what morons say instead of trans person. It's an attempt to dehumanize, but it's a 4chan term that literally just reveals that they're actually like a bigot and an asshole and an idiot. that doesn't understand anything about anything. He literally is like, you're gonna be putting kids on HRT with your stream. You guys think do you think this guy knows what HRT means? How do I do that? Through the Wi-Fi. And then he's like, how does it feel to call everyone a pedophile? Which is so funny. It is so funny to say that. Thoughts on the Kris Tyson allegations? There are no fucking Kris Tyson allegations. What do you mean by that? What the fuck? Allegations of what? This dude is so serious. Yeah, literally. Kris Tyson's Ava from Mr. Beast. Ava Kris Tyson. She grommed her son. Mouse of the day.
The mouse of the day is Nibbling Nathan. Guys, Nibbling Nathan just likes to chew on his cheese.
Oh, it's Nibbling Nathan.
He doesn't even have any hobbies. He doesn't have any friends. Nibbling Nathan just sits on this plate all day and eats a bunch of different kinds of cheeses. He also has...
Yeah, why don't pictures like this ever trend? Because they're AI, that's why.
Before starting this video,
dude, this is not... Oh my god. This is insane. This is a random channel with 9,000 subscribers. This video will make you hate Kris Tyson. It's only 7 minutes.
I want everyone to understand two things. First of all, is drawings. Japanese manga that is explicit and involves cartoon characters. It's focused on characters and plots depicting underage girls. Now, I think it's clear enough for anyone to understand what it means if a real person draws or likes drawings. The second thing is, I will not make up anything or accuse anyone. I will only show some disgusting and unbelievable things Kris has done, along with proof. But now you're probably thinking, what in the world does Kris have to do with all this?
It's about
Shadman. You're wrong and right at the same time. However, there's a very sketchy personality involved in the story, also known as Shadman. Shadman was a normal guy until he decided to attend an art university.
Okay, not a normal guy.
To pursue his passion for art.
Pedophile Nazi, but okay.
However, shortly after, he was expelled when some of his artwork was discovered to be illegal, even considered a danger to society. But
Kai Cry, thank you for the prime. Do not post these. Oh my god, why are you posting this Nazi pedophile's art?
Came to light. In 2011, he did a very disgusting and unexpected thing. He released art of his own mother.
Jesus Christ.
As expected, he didn't stop there. Someone would tweet on November 8, 2016, asking Shadman to draw Keemstar's daughter, who was 7 years old at the time, doing inappropriate things with Donald Trump. Shadman will respond by saying that if Trump wins the election, he will deliver it. And as we know, Trump wins, and as promised, Shadman will post drawings of her in an unusual manner. As if this wasn't enough, he'll later release a drawing of her giving head to Donald Trump.
Yeah, Sunny V2 and its fucking consequences.
On January 24th, 2017, he posted a picture of Daphne Keene, referring to her as a real-life shockingly.
God damn, dude! So fucking gross. What does this have to do with a fucking different person entirely?
She was only 12 years old at the time.
Jesus Christ.
Has done something like this. Lieutenant Corbis is also one of them. But aside from all that, a new question arises. How are Ava and Shadman linked? Well, the answer to this is another drawing by Shadman.
Jesus!
Wearing a please be patient, I have autism cap, pointing a gun at her mouth. She has a fidget spinner as an earring and a spade tattoo on her thigh that says BBC, which we all know what it means. On November 18, 2017, Ava responded to a tweet from Grande and Mr. Beast stating, "This is coming from a guy who owns a Shad-based drawing and has it as a centerpiece in his living room."
I mean, yeah, this is fucking gross.
Just sometime later, they also posted the exact same drawing laid on the
Jesus Christ.
second timestamp. From what I believe, keeping illegal art in the bedroom isn't normal at all. The shocking thing is that Mr. Beast and Chris were roommates during that time. Yeah, this is nothing in comparison to the next incidents. On April 16, 2018, Ava replied under a deleted Shadman post saying, "No Beast Boy trap, Shad? You've changed." Basically, Ava was asking Shadman to draw art of Beast Boy, as Beast Boy was shown at different ages in the show. We can't say anything for certain, but that doesn't mean the tweet wasn't strange.
He doesn't have to show this? No, he really doesn't.
But what's even crazier is Ava's next tweet. Replied, "The twins and feelings. First 2018, the fact that Violet was 4 released."
God, I hate how this is formatted like a commentary video and it feels like it was edited by AI.
If you still think this is a coincidence, the next incident will definitely change your mind. On January 25th, 2019,
It also sounds like it was written by fucking AI.
Shadman posted a picture of a character called Raptalia from the Rising of the
So the synopsis is Ava used to like... Stop skipping. No, because the synopsis of the video is Ava used to like Shadman in 2017. I don't need to look at a bunch of his fucking Nazi pedophile art to go fucking figure that out. That's gross. Don't watch that fucking dog shit video. So bad. Such an awful, fucking terribly formatted video. Literally the worst fucking YouTube video I've seen in a long time. Literally just to be like, Mr. Beast's friend 7 years ago had some inappropriate tweets that were a really bad look. You're avoiding the video? That's the whole point. What am I avoiding? What am I avoiding? That's literally the whole video. Didn't like most of the internet at the time fuck with Shadman? Yes. For some reason, yes. He was very popular. It's fucking gross. But Ava's not a fan of him anymore. I'm literally discussing the video, which is so funny. I don't need to see the whole thing. It's bad. It's a bad video. Chris has liked images with underage characters. Bro, you were talking about a Nazi pedophile artist that was like massively popular on YouTube at the time. I'm sorry. It was fucking 7 years ago. Showing it to me is fucking gross. I don't want to see it. It's irrelevant. That doesn't make it okay. It's not relevant though. Is that a gross thing to do? Is it unacceptable? Yeah. But like the anti-cancel culture warriors all of a sudden are like, wait, liking tweets from 7 years ago. Wait. Liking tweets from 7 years ago, though. Why are we even talking about Mr. Beast's friend? Because she's Mr. Beast's friend. Since this time, Chris transitioned and is now Ava. To give you an idea of how fucking long ago this was! Stop being defensive. You follow Chris on Twitter. Dude, this was a completely different time. I was in high school when this happened. I had no idea who fucking Mr. Beast was, and neither did Mr. Beast. He wasn't even around. What are you saying? Yeah, your username, by the way, is I Get Blacked. You're also fucking weird as fuck for that. Only weird that videos like this only came up after she came out as trans? Yeah. She's quite literally reinvented herself since then in multiple different ways. I don't know if you've noticed. Are you trying to cancel Mr. Beast too? Because he had that in his living room? It was in Mr. Beast's living room. Should he be canceled too? You can't ever defend Mr. Beast ever again. Don't ever defend him or watch him. You can't ever do it. If I recall correctly, the video ends on a transphobic tweet. Yeah, awesome. I love you follow Chris on Twitter like that's an own. You follow an account that liked lolliporn 7 years ago. Did you know that? No, I guess I know that now. It's fucked up that that happened. It shows a bias. Towards what? For Chris. No. No, it doesn't. It shows maybe a bias for reality and 2024. I will say that I do have I have a recency bias. I have a bias for shit that has actually happened in the last 5 fucking years. I mean, Jesus. It shows a bias. I can say that what Kris was doing on the internet in 2017 is fucking gross, unacceptable. But she doesn't do that anymore. She doesn't do that. It's not acceptable. I agree with you. I literally agree with you. It is not acceptable. But that hasn't happened in 7 years. So, do you want to keep doing like... Do you want to keep acting like Mr. Beast should be canceled forever or something? Or do you want to be a real person and understand that people change over time? Getting one guy a lot tonight is literally just this guy. You should not be apologetic. I'm not apologetic. And now you're literally misgendering Kris. You're spelling it the way she changed it to, but you're misgendering her. So I think that shows that you have a pretty severe bias, actually. You actually have a bias that leads you outside of reality and away from logic and truth. What did Kris do? In 2017, liked a bunch of Shadman art, which was a Nazi pedophile. There are people that like Shadman art now. Why don't you go fuck with them? Why are you trying to, like, talk about what was going on in 2017? Anyway. They really aren't worth your time. Why are you being defensive? Well, you're just changing the complete conversation because you don't have anything to say. Being defensive. I'm literally saying it's bad.
Room tour.
I literally said it's an unacceptable thing to do. And you're like, why are you being defensive?
Part 6, I believe. Let's do a super fast recap.
Why are you being defensive by saying that it's not acceptable? That's crazy.
So this is my bathroom. This is
What the
my
fuck?
keyboard wall. This is my other keyboard wall. I've added some new keyboards. I also added my horse cutout. Then I also have this like kind
Why
of
are you on
creepy,
the offensive? He was in my chat. Oh, unless you were talking to that chatter.